All right, then let's get back into the world of startups. So one such firm, this one from Kenya, called Wowzi, says it secured $2 million in funding in a seed round to expand the reach of its influencer marketing platform. Now, the company aims to tap the increasing use of social media across the continent. That's been driven by proliferation of smartphones and a lot better internet penetration too. This $2 million seed funding round comes after previously an announced one of $1.2 million in pre-seed funding. So the total amount raised so far is $3.2 million. Whilst it plans to use this investment to set up operations in 3 new markets, Ghana, Nigeria and South Africa. It's looking for growth opportunities effectively beyond its current market of Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania.
We see more and more creators being able to get a chance and earn. Our mission is to create 1 million jobs in Africa. So that's something that we look at very keenly as a number that we track to make sure that we're contributing to the future of work.
Wowzi is primarily building the infrastructure to connect people, connect all types of individuals to brands, to development agencies, to SMEs, to individual businesses in a way that they can earn a living. So one of the jobs that we've got on the platform today is primarily serving the creator economy. And we see the creator economy beyond just celebrities. On Wowzi, we have thousands of celebrities who also participate in campaign and lead.
All right, then, so let's explore where the business goes from here. Brian McGinney is the CEO and co-founder of Wowzi, joins us now live on the program. Brian, good to see you on the program. So the business has been described as one that transforms social media users into brand influencers. For someone who's not familiar with what Wowzi does, tell us exactly how this happens.
Thank you for having me on the show, Rama. So yes, pretty much today, everybody can be an influencer, right from the border driver to the CEO and the celebrities. And how the platform works, if you think of influencer marketing, was a very painstaking process before. So having to manually search, reach out, negotiate, and payments is a problem. A lot of these mundane tasks are now automated through the platform, making it much easier for brands, marketing agencies, SMEs, as well as development agencies to create campaigns seamlessly. But at the same time, any person with a smartphone can download the app, sign up, set their preferences and their payment details and be able to receive gigs. So, the same campaign that would be running for Netflix, for Safaricom, or such a brand, now a taxi driver can access such a campaign. And this, before the technology of Wowzi, was not possible.
So the contracts for all of these influencers, because I know you grade them based in part also on the size of the audiences they have. You've got what is that? So nano influencers, micro influencers, and so on and so forth. So the contracts are standardized across the board.
Yes, and also very niche as well. As you've correctly mentioned, we do have 5 categories. Nanos, which pretty much forms every single normal individual, the trust levels at this stage are very high. It's people who are followed by their friends, their family, their close business acquaintances, right up to celebrities. But at the same time, on Wowzi, we are building very unique communities, and that's where a lot of influence happens. So on Wowzi, a brand can leverage a community of moms, middle-class moms, of students, of doctors, celebrities, musicians. So these very unique communities are very powerful for brands as well.
That's an interesting one, because when you think about nano influencers, at least I'm thinking about this from the traditional ad agency space. When you're dealing with someone who's got 200 followers here, 300 followers there, for you to effectively scale a campaign across all those people would require a ton of work. Is the return on investment worth it?
Yeah, it definitely would require a ton of work. We've made that super easy. Something that would probably take a team of 5 people to execute and manage a campaign over 2 months can now be done in 15 minutes with a few clicks. So yes, definitely we've run campaigns that include up to 5,000, sometimes above that, different individuals across the country, in different regions at the same time, and still maintaining a very high level of quality. And only scalable technology can support such massive campaigns. And if you think about it, how can you have 1,000 moms talk about how they're including Coca-Cola, or the families enjoying Coca-Cola over the Christmas holidays at the same time? It's a massive headache and was pretty much impossible. But today it's something that's very easy and is providing a lot of ROI to different businesses and brands. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the other elephant in the room, because when it comes to these sort of digital influencer marketing campaigns, we often run into this complaint about people paying for views or paying for clicks and so on and so forth. How do you deal with that particular problem? Because if it comes down to measuring the impact that these campaigns are having, if you have paid for clicks or paid for views, that obviously skews the results of the campaigns that you're carrying out.
Yes, definitely. And if you look at Wowzi, the majority of our campaigns, actually 80% of the campaigns and the jobs that are being offered on the Wowzi platform go to nano influencers. And these are very authentic. This is someone who's just being followed by their friends, their family. They would stay very authentic to their normal message. And that ability to leverage real humans, and they can only talk about products and brands that they already celebrate. If you think about it, Rama, probably at some point you might have gone to a restaurant and taken a photo of your meal and put it on Instagram. And a few days later, you see some of your friends at the restaurant. So that same kind of influence. And if you look at it, Wowzi is primarily organizing word of mouth and making it very easy for brands to both push messages to their communities and at the same time pull insights, which is providing really good ROI. But that authenticity is really maintained at that nano level where it's the real person followed by just a few of his real friends, but at scale.
All right. So you've raised this $2 million now. You're essentially trying to expand into Ghana, Nigeria, and South Africa. What's your competitive edge going into those markets based on your operations that you've had so far in Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania?
Yes, definitely. We've got a mission to create 1 million jobs across Africa and different types of jobs. Today, you could be getting a campaign as a creator to participate, but tomorrow you're participating in a consumer insights campaign, and we will add up different types of unique jobs for different communities. But as we enter these new markets, we're looking to leverage on the core platform. We've got world-class technology. We're becoming really good at building these very unique communities. If you think about it, a lot of influence actually happens offline. And we're building that infrastructure to connect this capacity and opportunity. And last but not least, brands in these new markets will be able now to leverage influencer marketing much faster, much cheaper, with much more ROI. And very excited for 2022 as it's coming out.
All right. Well, let's see how this plays out in those 3 markets. Looking forward to seeing the data that comes out of there. Brian McGinney there from Wowzi, an influencer marketing platform.